morning, y'all.
Some things out that make me misbehave, I'll say. Some words will make me run all out of place certain days. Zoned out, I'm out here learning how to face new ways.
Good morning. Wake up, wake up.
I've been in the bluff, and I've been wanting, I've been striding, I've been acting tough. But if it gets closer, I'll be focused, not in a rush. And no, it ain't over, don't have closure, this ain't close enough.
Good morning, good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Episode 55, Cymarshall Law Show. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Let's go.
Hey, yo, turn my mic up a little bit.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Check, check, check. Yeah.
Hope y'all in a good mood this Friday. Let's go.
Yo, Aki.
I gave niggas flowers, they gave me dirt. So I just grew more flowers and made it work. See what I peeped is that, well, we ain't gonna speak on that, cause this shit could get deep as where niggas bury they secrets at. Where they defeated at, it's my connection on lines and all the money that really spitting this ethernets. They throw you niggas some pennies and make you rap for 'em. You do millions of views, then end up feeling confused, cause it ain't translating over your platform. You got the mind of a slave, I don't condone this shit. I do own whips and chains, but watch your tone a bit, cause trying to hang with the mastermind and end up in a nuisance. You riding a wave and I'd rather own a ship. Why we even had these conversations? He gon' think he want these smoke till we having complications. Last nigga I coached got a Grammy nomination. This is Train with the Killers. First niggas that just came with the filler. Last time I argued over views, it was whether I could see the Mediterranean and Spain from my villa. My vision ain't the same as you niggas. If I was you, what I would do is just listen and get game. I mean, my name is a title, yours is a nickname. And I would never own my title just to sell it. I go with a nigga Apple for my spot if I can help it. So what the fuck is this look? Niggas talking crayon apps, but when it comes to these raps, they just show they true coloring book. What the fuck is this script with niggas bumping they lips? I ain't bubba gumping with shrimps. I ain't animated, but I wrote them cartoons. You suckers bumping your whips. I'm giving out gift bags at the rapture. My six-dimensional craft do zigzags through the blackness. This facet of magic only spells you mix match for the master. Now tell me, which craft did you capture? Cause I exist in dimensions niggas is rarely in. And I rap in a bracket niggas is barely in. Oh, he gon' reptilian these muddy waters. I don't know how you claiming you a foe and I'm the alien. Niggas is foolish to taunt the monster. I do chakra and alignment on short notice. I'm known to sit in the darkness and chant mantras while I'm doing my mudras in full lotus. This nigga Losis, the lyrical psychosis, the spiritual process of ethereal osmosis. If it's my flow that's leaving you pussy sick, then it should be diagnosis, venereal prognosis. To experience my focus, you need Iron Man, cause I'm out of body and my material high voltage. Yeah. You bargaining with the one. You sure you wanna trade when you bought a gun? Here I am thinking niggas should thank me. Now I'm kirking on them, frankly. I'm just out here arguing with my son. You ain't a legendary name, what am I to gain? How you bitches big-headed knowing I'm insane? This nigga think he wiggin', we can address it. But make up, you on my heels, I'm bringing your mama pain. Niggas can't outfox me, I'm really the man. They be playing two roles like they really your fam. I let the fans see that real King's Tower and this nigga's uncool. I knew Junior was really a stan, yeah. You been advised by the chief, trying to box with God, you minimizing your reach. You energized by the streets. If coming for my crown give you a surge, then you end up identified by your teeth. Sheesh, you boys ain't nowhere near my professional range. It's disrespect, you just have to accept. You would have to astral project just to reach my celestial plane. He gon' lose, he ain't accessing the rest of his brain. I'm big dog and not barking, stop talking. Nobody compares Aston Martins to Doc Martens. Stop tripping, you not dripping, you bullshitting. You not even a Scott Pippen, you more like Dennis Scott when it's shot missing. I shoot movies and plot twist them. Your gray area's not wisdom. My rhythm and flow, the best shit for real. Every rapper know I be on some next shit with skill. I never been one to chase pussy, but you fucked if you think I make it all the way to Netflix and chill. Perform in other countries, living my dreams, then coming to America, flipping my cream, writing for Empire while building an empire. No lying, similar stories, just two different Hakeems. I'm the best, I ain't here to debate none of you niggas. I only came here to bait one of you niggas. So how you feeling? Triggered or tricky? Doughboy or Ricky? Jody or Sweet Pea? Goofy or Mickey? Ja Rule or 50? I move how I move cause y'all rules don't fit me. Niggas bout to feel the difference I'ma reveal. I spent a year and a half just getting out of my deal. Real fans stuck around cause they missed me out on the field. But the industry had a vision my inner God wouldn't feel. Now I'm back cause I mapped a different route I could kill. When you out the mud, you gotta get it out and for real. When it's time to pay for that shit that's slipping out of your grill, remember you ordered beef, don't be slipping out on the bill.
Good morning.
4 piece. Ken. Yeah, let's play ball. Whoever, whenever, whatever, whatever.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope y'all are doing good this morning. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday, March 26th. I see, as per usual, we are barreling through the weeks and months because how is it March 26th already? I don't know. We just keep getting closer to the end of the year. But let me take this joint off a little bit. I hope y'all feeling good this morning. I'm feeling pretty good. Gonna have a very good episode today. A very truthful, honest episode. A very insightful episode. I wanted to call today's episode Taking Care of Our Mental Health because I feel it's something that we all need to speak about a lot more. So I'm gonna, be kind of vulnerable today and give you guys the inside scoop. And then later on, we're gonna have my man Lyle Omolayo on the show. Dope ass artist, the illustrator, and the dope ass MC. We're gonna have Lyle on the show and we're gonna interview him up, kind of get inside the head of an artist in the pandemic and what Lyle has been doing to survive and what he's going to be doing in the future. So that's going to be real dope. For all my artists out there, check in whether you are an illustrator artist, MC artist, any type of artist, because at the end of the day, life is art and we are all artists. Yes, yes, yes. So let's get into the morning prayer. You know how I like to start. Cannot start anything without saying our prayer and saying thank you. That's how we're going to start. Let me take this off. Matter of fact, I'm going to turn the instrumental all the way off. Who recognizes that instrumental? See, who are my real music lovers out there? If you recognize that instrumental, I give you a free hoodie. Psych! No, seriously. Universal gods, God, Jah! Great architect, cosmic intelligence, Most High. Thank you for allowing us to wake up this morning full of purpose. Thank you for our inner peace, and thank you for inner happiness. Universal gods, thank you for our physical health. Thank you for our emotional health. And thank you for our mental health being very strong. And thank you for clarity of mind. Thank you for our healthy hearts. Thank you for our healthy bodies. God, thank you for our healthy friends and family. God, thank you for our healthy careers and jobs. God, thank you for giving us healthy aspirations and inspirations. God, thank you for taking care of our muses. God, thank you for entertainment. God, thank you for love. God, thank you for laughter. Thank you for joy. Thank you for those real good people in our lives that even when we're not the best of ourselves, they stand by us. Thank you for the friends that call us just to check on us. Thank you for the friends that call us and never ask for anything. They just check on us because they love us. Thank you for taking care of those friends. Thank you for allowing us to remember to take care of ourselves, because if we do not take care of ourselves, how can we ever take care of other people? So God, thank you for reminding us to love ourselves. Thank you for today. Thank you for getting us through this week. Thank you for the weekend being here. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the sun starting to come back out. Thank you for good food, nutrition, positive energy, love, good vibrations. God, just thank you. Thank you. We appreciate you. We're going to keep letting you know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Amen. Now let's start the weekend. Yeah. So what we got here, let me turn this beat back on. Man, I love this song. For those of those that don't know, this instrumental is Guapoli. Guapoli's from California, and this song is called Closer. I'm not going to play the song, but if y'all are into music like that, check out Guapoli Closer. She's a jewel. So this morning, I wanted to harp on mental health. I often speak about health on this show, whether it's emotional health or just overall well-being. But this morning, I wanted to directly delve into mental health of our brothers and sisters. And I feel like a lot of times when people are able to learn something, they're able to learn from a vulnerable, honest teacher. And I feel like truth is a vibration. Truth is a feeling. And when someone's telling you the truth, when someone's giving you their heart, you tend to feel it. So I myself, when someone is telling me the truth, I can feel it, and it helps me to learn because I know the source of my teaching is coming from a genuine place, because I can actually feel it. So a lot of times we get on the internet and we talk to people and we don't always tell the truth, not because we're lying, but because the truth makes us vulnerable. The truth makes us have to take off our shield, take off our covers, and you can really see Cymarshall law. Yesterday I had my cousin here, and he said, you as Cymarshall law, when you come, you kind of have an aura of that makes people might not want to speak to you. And I tell him I have this because, when you are out in the world, you have to kind of protect yourself. So my aura guard is up. But honestly, I'm not always that person. And to be very, very clear with y'all, I definitely, let me turn this down. Matter of fact, let me turn the instrumental all the way off. It's a bit serious. I definitely I haven't really spoke on this or told anyone this, but I definitely had therapy in the last year. Now, a lot of people have been seeing me do a lot. I'm here, there, I'm everywhere. I'm just trying to put the best of myself out there, even this show. And what they don't see is that, within the last year, within everything I've been showing y'all, Cymar definitely took therapy. And I had to have therapy because, and the reason I'm sharing this is because I feel like getting therapy or seeing a therapist is not spoken about enough. And I feel like some people might be embarrassed to see a therapist or a psychologist or whatever have you. And I just want to let anyone out there that may be having second or third thoughts on it to know I did it. So if I can let you know that I saw a therapist and put myself out there and let you know that I'm not perfect, maybe it can help somebody else. Because it's not, growing up, seeing a therapist was not something that we would brag about, not something we would talk or tell our friends about, because it's when you see a therapist, you have to admit that you have some inner demons or inner problems that you have going on. So I saw a therapist, and the reason I saw a therapist is because when my dad died in 2013, my life never stopped. I didn't stop going to work. I didn't stop doing anything. Matter of fact, I was having problems with it within my own personal relationships. And between that and my dad, getting cancer and dying, I found it easier for me to just keep on working. And I found if I kept on working, then I wouldn't have to think about these things. And that's just being me and my nature. So if I'm ever like doing this, I'm doing that, I'm over here. You have to kind of pay attention to people that are constantly just moving and moving and moving, because a lot of times those people who are just moving and moving and moving, and they're probably hiding some sort of hurt or pain that is not easy for them to express, and the way they're able to get around life is just by continuing to work and work and work and work and work and work and work. So you have people we might call our strong friends, but those strong friends, when they're at home and they're vulnerable and they're being honest with themselves and they're looking in the mirror, those are the strong friends that tend to crack eventually. Because I was watching something the other day and they said depression doesn't always look like sad. A lot of times depression comes with a big ass smile. Sometimes anxiety comes with jokes on top of jokes on top of jokes. So if there's someone in your cipher that you feel like is just always in a good mood and always putting out good energy and always doing this, that, and the other, I feel like we need to check on those people too. Like every day. If you love someone and this person always seems to be fighting a war and winning and showing no signs of slowing down, that is not a sign for you to leave them alone and think that nothing is going on in their lives. And I feel like that is something that a lot of us need to hear, because additionally, I know growing up in my West Indian household, I never ever saw my dad cry. So although I grew up in a very loving household, I think partly because I never saw my dad crying, on some West Indian shit. West Indian men don't really show emotion like that. So I feel like as a kid, it's like monkey see, monkey do. So I definitely grew up. And when I would have a problem in my life, I even now, like if I have something going on with me, I'm not going to tell you, like, you're going to have to drag it out of me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's whack. I feel like that's whack of me, whether it's my own fault or not. But I wanted to get on here and, speak about that candidly and just let you know, Cymarshall law has definitely been to therapy, and it's helped me. It's helped me. A lot of the things that, you guys have seen me doing, like expressing my religion is love and just putting myself out there. I was able to do a lot of these things because I went to therapy and because I was able to talk to someone outside of my regular cipher, like someone outside of my core family or someone outside of my core friends, and just talk openly and just not have fear of judgment. So I feel like it's very important for us to get these issues out. And if we don't get these issues out, they turn into problems. And when they turn into problems, we get hurt. And I know we've all heard the phrase, hurt people hurt people. So if you have someone in your life that you also know is a good person, they definitely have a good heart, but you see them lashing out here, they lashing out there, you got to remember, hurt people hurt people. So if someone is like doing things that are not in their character and the things that they're doing are hurting other people, sometimes the best thing to do is not to lash back out at that person. It's to show compassion. And as I'm saying this, I'm saying, a lot of times I say things out loud just to remind myself, because I haven't always been the best at this. And that's what I'm going to keep telling y'all on the show. A lot of the reasons I did this show was because I wanted to reach people out there that didn't feel like they were perfect, because I don't feel like I'm perfect. But a lot of times when I would watch someone giving like inspirational speeches, it would be someone who would appear perfect, like a Joel Osteen or a T.D. Jakes. Like, these people never seem to mess up. And I wanted to let you know, the reason I have this show is because I'm regular. I'm a regular person just like you. I don't ever want to give out the feeling that I'm holier than thou or I'm better than anyone. Nah, the reason I'm doing the show because I want to be a reflection of y'all. And I'm just someone who's trying to get better. And I feel like I get better if I express myself, if I'm vulnerable. And it's just like, how long are you going to wear the mask of everything is okay? Because people wear the mask, and then one day, something happens and you never see this shit coming because they're fucking wearing a mask the whole time. So normalize checking on your friends. Normalize checking on your family. Normalize telling your sisters you love them. Normalize telling your brothers you love them. Look into their eyes, call them on the phone. Anybody you love, anyone, like your kids, anybody, teachers, anyone that's been a direct inspiration on your life, I feel like if anything you can do for them is just to call them, just to see if they're okay, and do not accept those short answers. Like, really talk to them, because you never know what's going on in some people's lives. You just never, ever, ever, ever know. Because some of the people, we see it all the time. We look at like an Anthony Bourdain, and we like, the man looked like he had a perfect life. You know what I'm saying? So there are people walking around. Today you're going to see someone that always appears with a smile on their face. But inside, it's not the same. Matter of fact, when I was writing my song, Demons of Our Memory, when I was originally writing it, I wasn't writing it about myself. The song wasn't about myself. But months later, when I listened to the song, went back, I was like, holy shit. I definitely wrote this song about myself. And then, like, since then, about 25 other people have reached out to me either on the phone or email. And you know what they've said? They've said, Cymar, did you write that song, Demons of Our Memory, about me? So that only tells me one thing, that there are many people feeling like this. And not everybody is an MC, so not everyone can express themselves like I can express myself. And that's the other thing. Me as an expressive person, you definitely still have to drag out of me, the things that might be hurting me, because I'm definitely not going to volunteer how I feel. Matter of fact, me being expressive like this, you should know that this is coming from the heart and coming because I don't do this. As much as I show everyone my core inner Cymar, I don't give of myself. And I'm definitely doing this right now. I'm putting myself vulnerable. I'm putting myself out there because I'm thinking maybe I could help somebody. Maybe someone's listening to this right now and it's like, oh, I'm going to get help because Cymar was brave enough to put himself out there. And just know that, I'm doing this for y'all. I'm doing this for myself. I'm doing this for my soul. And I feel like when you put out energies of reaching for help, or you put out energies of vulnerability or honesty, I feel like you can reach more people. Just like I was saying in the beginning of the show, I feel like you can actually feel truth. Like, truth is a vibe. And for me, when I'm getting the vibration of truth, it helps me out more because I know that I'm learning from a genuine place. And I'm learning from somewhere or something that doesn't want anything from me. Like, there's nothing I want or I need from whoever's listening to this. I'm only saying these things to help you, or to help someone in your life who might be being overlooked or might feel like they're not included. You know what I'm saying? Because, especially in 2021, the pandemic is whooping everybody. Listen, I was going to work and having my ass whooped at work. Coming home and not being able to escape because it's like, matter of fact, let me stop. Not coming home because I was working from home, but the work was on top of me. But when I would log out of work, it's like my life would start at home. And because I wasn't going back to work because we're in the pandemic and working at home, it just felt like I was always at work. So all these years of just always either being at work or being on the mic or being in this country, being in that country, and the issues of my dad dying back in the day, or the issues that I never resolved from my relationship back in the day, it's like when you keep putting straws on the camel's back, eventually that camel that has the mask on, that's looking like it's straight, it's just gonna go like this. Boom. So luckily, I was, I had some people in my corner. My sister being one, my mother. But, that helped me out. And I want to give y'all this website that I went to. A lot of times, a lot of us don't even know, like, where to see a psychologist or a therapist. Like, I literally didn't know where to look. Because I suppose anytime the information had been given to me, I kind of just pushed it away and I ignored it. But I'm going to give y'all the website that I checked out today. And I was able to find a therapist in my area. So anyone who I just put it in the chat window. Anyone who has that feeling, get to it. Take care of yourself. Let's take care of our mental health. So yeah, man, I want to move into, I didn't mean to have that long of a soliloquy, but I feel it was important. And if anyone feels like they want to speak up in the chat window, let a brother know that he's not alone, speak up. I'm with y'all. Giving y'all all the love and positive energy in my body. So we're going to move into the song of the day. And when we come back, we're going to have the boy Lyle Omolayo. So yeah, this is the song of the day, something dope I found. The Asians are going through it right now, and we're going to support them. So check it out. This one is called They Can't Burn Us All by China Mac. And when we come back, we're going to have Lyle Omolayo join the show. Let's go. Wait, let me come back. Woo!
Let's go. Yeah. Our levels is good. Said America, dear America. The truth, they show their colors when the virus hit. I'm American, fuck if you don't acknowledge it. Hate to see my people running on some coward shit. Gotta fight for what you want or be powerless. Yeah, bring the power to the people. Long as I'm alive, we will never be beneath you. Racists in their hearts, we will never be their equal. Time to fight us now, there will never be a sequel. They want us to fight instead of unify. Want us to fail, they trick us all with hidden lies. Got us all oppressed, keeping us minimized. Fear we rise as kings, I see it in their eyes. The world is yours, the world is yours. Said America, dear America, why they hate you? They wanna kill me in America. Is it me or is it cause they scared of us? Yo, let me tell you about our history. Back when they hit our ancestors with that trickery. Had us in a frenzy, we was working till we empty. They had us minding gold, but we was barely making pennies. Yeah, do you know where our pain at? Do you know? Who you think built them train tracks? Do you know? What we contribute can't erase that. Put in blood, sweat, and tears, tell them this is payback. God bless America, racist America. They hate us in America, but we help make America. Said America, dear America, why they hate you run deep in America? Why they wanna kill me in America? Is it me or is it cause they scared of us? Said America, dear America, why they hate you run deep in America? Why they wanna kill me in America? Is it me or is it cause they scared of us?
I'm about to sing this picture and draw this song. I'm about to sing this picture and draw this song. Oh, yeah. I thought everything in life is art in it. That's when I grab my pencil and sharpen it. It's not about writing it right or writing it wrong. Drawing a picture is just like writing a song, a style of your own. You don't even know where it's coming from. You just know that it's coming through you. Artists feel what I'm saying and say true. See,
Sound do too.
color and sound do too. There's different ways to interpret the same thing, cause everything is not the same. Depends how you see it. The eyes you look through could tell a story that I didn't read. Drawing is writing a song without words. Writing a song is painting a picture without a brush. Just an invisible color palette, this brother has it. If I had one power, it would be nice. I would choose that anything I drew came to life. Bringing from the roots is not about what they do. Any circumstance, you gotta remain you. There's a lot of people, but there was never the same two. What if what I drew became true? Bringing from the roots is not about what they do. Any circumstance, you gotta remain you. There's a lot of people, but there was never the same two. What if what I drew became true? Here's a rap for your dome. I draw every man with a home, land on its own, fam of his own, a master of known. No one cast in a stone, no one had cancer that's prone. I draw things so you smell me like a dash of cologne. Let me see, a place fueled by positive energy. Erase crooked cops and draw ones with integrity. A place with no drugs, just a ganja dispensary. I'd even draw healthy for your heart, Hennessy. I draw the studio with Cymarshall, making a song with Michael Jackson and Bob Marley. And of course, Mr. Joker on production. I'd be busting like I was mom's cussing over percussion. Picture speaks many words, more than what I could say. I would draw myself with wings so I could fly away. If I had one power, it would be nice. I would choose anything I drew came to life. Bringing from the roots is not about what they do. Any circumstance, you gotta remain you. There's a lot of people, but there was never the same two. What if what I drew became true? Bringing from the roots is not about what they do. Any circumstance, you gotta remain you. There's a lot of people, but there was never the same two. What if what I drew became true? I just keep on writing. I just keep on drawing. Through the day and through the night. And then this morning I don't write rhymes with pencils or draw pictures with pens, my preference. I guess with every person it depends. When I was 10, didn't think I would ever do this. Trueness, I used to think I would be a cartoonist, but I know where my heart is and when times got the hardest. To express myself, I channel my inner artist, using every article of me to cause arson through art, set a fire to this world. My canvas, meanness, Jesus, believe this is intravenous. Music is in my vein. And when I see someone draw a picture, I think that it's the same. It's our imagination that chooses the path we're taking. Since a little and dribbling, I've been scribbling. Asked my sibling, I did my thing, but now the kid a king. And so we go on, just sing the picture as I draw the song. Bringing from the roots is not about what they do. Any circumstance, you gotta remain you. There's a lot of people, but there was never the same two. What if what I drew became true? Bringing from the roots is not about what they do. Any circumstance, you gotta remain you. There's a lot of people, but there was never the same two. What if what I drew became true? I just keep on writing. I just keep on drawing. Through the day and through the night, and then this morning. I just keep on writing. I just keep on drawing. Through the day and through the night, and then this morning.
Yo. When addiction attack another person, you can become. She searched for crack on the floor when she knew there was none. She said she was black, ugly, a loser, and done wanted to kill herself and thought about using a gun. She had to spark a L, could never go clean. Life was hard as hell for a dope fiend, she didn't know it. She was hooked to the white, smoked crack cause she liked the way it looked in the pipe. Some tried to have a word with her, she would never listen. For drugs, sold her furniture and television, didn't trust God. When her mom died, he never resisted. Thought cause she had a job, she wasn't addicted. Sick kid, didn't pay rent and got evicted. Slept in the park cause there was no one she could live with. She didn't eat. Cop crack and coke feeder. One night she got shot stealing dope from the dealer. So tragic, it's like magic. Too much of anything makes you an addict. It's a habit and I got to pass it. Too much of anything makes you an addict. Should I snatch it? I got to have it. Too much of anything makes you an addict. Sometimes I panic, but it's so drastic. Listen. Confused, it was likely he could never decide. He had a girlfriend, wifey, and a shorty on the side. When they went around, he had been with his ex to quench his thirst. He was addicted to sex over the phone. or online on the internet. A homie always told his girl he wasn't finished yet. She was a hottie, she loved whatever he say. She was like Holly and he was Eric Benet. In a way, he was lonely without mental wealth, and when he mistreated women, he felt better about himself. When ass was low, but 10, he had a shower date. Watch pornos at work on his half-an-hour break. When out with his boys and girls not respected. Always enjoying casual sex unprotected. When Mighty met the wrong girl, she said, hey, try me. Messed up his whole world, he got HIV. Yo, so tragic, it's like magic. Too much of anything makes you an addict. It's a habit and I got to snatch it. Too much of anything makes you an addict. Should I snatch it? I got to have it. Too much of anything makes you an addict. Sometimes I panic. Listen, you say God can't help. I ain't following him. People drinks drown sorrow, but sorrow can swim. In a world full of people, alone you became. Some are addicted to money, others to fame. Stressing, depression, hurt and pain. It's like a full-time job that works the brain. Life is harder with a fetish for drama. You're living as poor if you're addicted to war. The first step to admit began with hitting the trees. It ain't the worst yet, but addiction is a disease. You in denial. The eyes say you can't believe. Addiction is want in disguise, trying to pass for need. Illusion causes confusion. After all, we only human. When using and abusing your mind and body, you ruin your soul, hurting you. The only person that you fooling. Now everything you once loved, you losing. Yeah. I just felt like I should break out into a performance. Listen, so we're waiting for Lyle Omolayo. While we're waiting for him, let's continue the conversation on mental health. So I was speaking about earlier that a lot of times when someone is acting or always making moves, always busy, a lot of times they're hiding the fact that they might be hurting on the inside. And, you know, as I was thinking about the show today, I was like, let me perform addiction, because another way that people hide what's going on is by their addictions. I know there's definitely been a time in my life. Let me turn this down. Matter of fact, let me switch to inner now. There's definitely been a time in my life where I felt like if I wasn't always moving, I had to have something to, if things slowed down, I wanted to be able to put a mask on. And whether that mask was, you know, smoking marijuana, or whether that mask was like drinking alcohol, these are where addictions come from, because people don't want to deal with their reality. So it's like as soon as life slows down, they're like, oh, let me go get a drink. Let me go get a bottle. When anything happens, they're like, oh, let me celebrate by smoking. And these, you know, if the sun comes out, they're like, oh, I need to burn the L, the sun comes out. You know what I'm saying? The snow starts snowing in the winter. Oh, I need to start burning the L, because, you know, so we get these addictions because whenever we don't want to deal with anything. So it's like when life slows down, we might start doing things that abuse our body. It's like when we get bored, and then when these things happen, it's just like we're covering what's really hurting us or really going on with his side. I know me, I'm definitely speaking from experience. And I'll use these things to cover up what's going on in the inside if I don't want to be vulnerable. And that's a lot of the time. You know what I'm saying? Me and probably other people start smoking more, they start drinking more. But you have to watch these things, because it's like these things are destroying our bodies. So if you love your friends, if you love your family, and they are definitely the type of people to not say how they're feeling and say what they're going through, let's just normalize reaching out to our friends and letting them know we love them. Let's normalize reaching out to our friends and letting them know that there is no judgment, that none of us are perfect. So we're all gonna have days where we're not perfect. For the person execute, this is not a Joker beat, this is a high-tech beat. I see how you'd be confused. This is one of my favorite high-tech joints, Common Sun God. So yeah, just normalize it. And also I wanted to speak about ways that we could get around anxiety and depression and feeling like life is whooping that ass. For me, it's doing what I love, and that's number one on the list. So a lot of times we get caught up in life just doing everything that life wants us to do. Go to work, go to school, go to work, go to school, go to work, go to school. And we forget about the things that make us happy. And I feel like me personally, when I'm not doing the things that make my heart sing, then I start to get anxious and I start to get a little bit depressed. So whether you're a painter or whether whatever you might be doing, just make sure you're making time for yourself. You're making time for you to be happy, because if you are not happy, how can you make anybody else happy? And if you have like kids around you, whether they're saying it or not, they can see, whether you're happy. And I don't want my kids personally to, come home from school or get off of school and see their dad has gotten off work and is looking depressed or hurt, because then they will think that that's how life is supposed to be when they get older. You know what I'm saying? Monkey see, monkey do. So whether it's your friends or your kids or the people around you, they're definitely picking up energies and being inspired indirectly by the things you're going through. So when I get off work, I want to have a smile on my face, because I want my kids to grow up and to know that work doesn't have to be hard. Work doesn't have to be something I fear. Work doesn't have to be something I dread. When I wake up in the morning, I want to be happy every single day. And how do we do that? We take care of our mental health. So we keep doing the things we love. And not only do we keep doing the things we love, we take care of our bodies. And that could be from sleeping. And that's a big one. A lot of us don't get enough sleep because it's hard out here for a pimp. No, but on some real shit. Most of us get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, but they say humans are supposed to get like 7, 8, 9 hours. But I personally find it hard to find that much sleep sometimes. But it affects me. If it affects me, it affects my mental health. If I'm grouchy, it's probably because I haven't been able to go to sleep. I feel like I want to give everybody the rah-rah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, what are you doing to take care of your mental health? And if you're not taking care of your mental health, I would hope that you have a friend or partner or people loving around you that can see through your mask. Because I definitely wear a mask, and I am not going to tell you if I have a problem. You're going to have to pull it out of me. So you probably have a friend right now, or maybe that friend is you. You know what I'm saying? Do you go around just cracking jokes and be smiling all the time? Remember Robin Williams, one of the greatest comedians of our time. So if you are that friend that's always busting jokes, I'm seeing through your shit. And I want you to know that I love you and you're gonna be okay. We're gonna do this shit together. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, my people. So I want to get into Lyle's joint. Hopefully Lyle will end up joining the show. Lyle has a joint that I really appreciate. It's called Embarrassing. And a lot of times that, we're embarrassed about who we are. And this is where more mental issues come in. Because it's like we don't want to express the things that are, make us vulnerable. We don't want to express the things that we feel other people are going to make fun of us for. And I feel like we go from being kids to not being able to express, our emotions at home. Because, we might get in trouble for crying. And then we get into like our adolescence where we definitely can't express our emotions because, teenagers are mean and we definitely gonna crack jokes. You know what I'm saying? I used to crack jokes. I haven't been perfect. I still crack a joke or two. But, sometimes kids don't know how mean they're being to other children. And, adults grow up into, adults that have been hiding pain. And when you hide the pain, eventually you can't hide it forever. So hurt people end up hurting people. So, you know what I'm saying? This is Lyle Omolayo's joint. It's called Embarrassing. We're going to come back with the news of the day and hopefully Lyle shows up. Let's go. Cymarshall Law Show. If you're enjoying the show, subscribe, share. You know what I'm saying? Giving y'all all the love and positive energy in my body. Let's go. Yeah. Cymarshall Law Show. Episode 55, Mental Health. Let's go. Come on.
Yo,
Yo, star child, all is for final call mothership. Dropping leaflets to expose the government. Democrats, Republicans, oligarch, plutocratic. Gluttonous greed, you know the addicts. Fuck paying taxes. I flip the IRS backwards. But these are just rap words. A third of my pay go to military bastards to kill brown people abroad. Here's the facts, kid. Clarence Thomas used to work for Monsanto. Supreme Court Justice with an Agent Orange apple. GMOs. Hey, yo, these seeds won't grow if they ain't watered properly and coming from nature. Adopt philosophies of Africa and Asia, cultivated in an American plantation. My mind free. Your high beams can't blind me. See you through your evil, got the people right behind me. Yo, my face is like a pharaoh, yours is like a conquistador. Piece of the Moors, Prince Halls, and Eastern Stars. I put belief in God, the guide through the deepest fog. Beyond the snake, the rat, the cat, and the dog. Mzungus, Shirungus, got Tootsie and Hutu going cuckoo. They tried to brainwash me, but I ain't new to. And I didn't eat their food. Ooh, yo, I clear the moat with my grappler hooks. Reach your premises before you get a look. I'm not a crook, more looping. You'll see what I'm doing will empower the poor. Lead the rich man to ruin, switch narratives. Impoverished characters share the same blood as me, but they are ravenous. Flip tax evasions, Ponzi scheme statements. Put Wall Street execs in rat-infested basements. Tear flesh, eat until nothing's left. Use your skull as a paperweight to sit up on my desk. Cubicle, I put the voodoo to you, the your reaches. Do not seem pleased with these false teachers, preachers, benefactors of the maladies. I do not need your help when genocide comes with charity.
Keep it to yourself.
That bullshit is embarrassing.
Alright.
Step with that shit.
You ain't helping with that.
No step.
Yeah, fool. You and your mother.
Yeah. Cymarshall law. Let's go with this beat. Yeah. Shout out to Pace One, New Jersey representative. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we was talking about mental health. That was the joy of Lyle Omolayo's joint. Let's get into the news of the day because it's Friday and I know y'all want to get to the weekend. I know I do. So what do I have for the news of the day? It's a few things. Number one on the list. Number one. That's crazy. There have been... Make sure y'all can hear me. My bad. Turn it down a little bit. The incense I'm burning right now is called sandalwood. And my mom actually brought it by my house last week. And she told me this incense is supposed to clean out any bad energies and just give you good energy. So shout out to moms. Moms couldn't take it. Moms hopped on the plane and went to Florida. She was one of the people going stir crazy. She was like, I'm out. I got the vaccine. It's like, damn, huh? Anyhow, the news of the day. There have been 103 mass shootings in the U.S. so far in 2021. Damn! I'm gonna read it again. There have been 103 mass shootings in the U.S. in 2021. Damn! It's only March. 103? Whew. Love is the answer. Love is the answer, my friends. I don't know what's good with that, but you know, just the other day there was a shooting in my hood right around the grocery store. I don't know what's going on with people right now, but love is the answer. Just take care of the people you love and pay attention to what's going on, because you know what? It can happen anywhere. It can happen anywhere. Don't think just because you live in a nice neighborhood or you live in the suburbs that shit can't hit the fan where you at. It can happen anywhere. So pay attention to your loved ones. Number 2, Japan lights the Olympic torch after 1 year of the COVID delay. So a year later than expected, Japan has finally kicked off its Olympic torch relay. Athletes now carry the flame across all of the country to arrive in Tokyo for the opening ceremony July 23rd. The global pandemic forced the games to be postponed from last year to this year, and the torch relay had to go underway without any fans cheering at the sides. At least we get in the Olympics, finally. Moving right along, this news is just crazy. It's not very important, but it made me snicker, and it also made me mad at the same time. Georgia man receives last paycheck in oil pennies dumped in his driveway. Fayetteville's Andres Flatton quit his job at Peach City's AOK in November, was owed $915, and he was told it would be paid in January. It never came, but months later, this guy, Mr. Flatton, looked out on his driveway and saw $915 worth of pennies, oily pennies on his driveway. I mean, I don't mean to laugh at this guy's misfortune, but his boss had to be a bitter bitch to do that shit. Or maybe he was an asshole of an employee, excuse my French, but $900 worth of pennies on my driveway, and they're oily? So you've not only given me pennies, you've made my driveway oily? Some people out there have nothing better to do. Jokes. Moving right along, New York state officials reached a deal to legalize recreational marijuana. So New York is, taking a page out of Jersey's book and getting closer to legalizing marijuana. The whole, New York state officials reached a deal. It hasn't officially been legalized yet in New York, but they've reached a deal. So recreational marijuana is definitely coming to New York. They said 1 year from today it should be official, but we'll keep an eye out for that. NBA trade deadline was yesterday. I know Victor Oladipo ended up on the Miami Heat. It wasn't anything too crazy yesterday, but all the superstars kind of stayed. But shout out to Oladipo getting his ticket to Miami. Fun in the sun, my brother. So we've come to the last piece of news, which is the good news of the day. Some dope news. Kim Janey was sworn in as the first black and first woman mayor in Boston. Crazy. In all Boston's years, never had a black woman as mayor, never had a woman as mayor. So that's huge for Kim Janey. Shout out to her. I think that's super dope. Super inspiring to young women and young African Americans all over the globe. Shout out to Kim Janey. I think that is super, super dope. So yeah, man, that brings us to the end of our show. Let me turn off this beat. Drop. And I have a couple quotes. For y'all. Some very dope quotes. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. If you enjoyed the show, again, share, subscribe, tell your people about it. The show is growing. I'm looking at the analytics, and mad people been downloading the show that I wasn't even aware of. So, this shit is working. People are enjoying it. Hopefully I'm inspiring, giving y'all a good energy. I'm going to keep giving y'all this good, positive, incredible, epic-like energy, and hopefully I can help somebody out there. If I can help one person, I've done my job. So these are the quotes of the day. I say quotes because I was looking for a quote, and 3 jumped out to me that were dope. Number 1. You cannot swim for new horizons until you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. Again, you cannot swim to new horizons until you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. By William Faulkner. This one is a Chinese proverb. It goes, if you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, go fishing. If you want happiness for a year, inherit a fortune. If you want happiness for a lifetime, help someone else. Chinese proverb. And the last one by my man James Baldwin. Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. One more time. Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. James Baldwin. My name is Cymarshall Law, and this has been another episode of the Cymarshall Law Show, episode 55. Take care of your mental health. Go into that weekend, enjoy yourself, get some fun in the sun, and I hope y'all Y'all out there loving yourselves like as much as I love y'all. Y'all are great. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for joining. Peace, love, and positive energy. My name is Cymarshall, and we are out like that.